You got to give Memphis credit. Coach Hollins, I thought they did a heck of a job, especially after dropping a few games, of coming in with the right focus and right mindset, playing extremely hard from the beginning of the game. And throughout most of the game, I thought they outworked us on both ends of the floor. I thought offensively for us, we tried to attack on the strong side too much, and it hurt us a little bit. And then I thought the way that they played defensively, their physicality, the energy that they brought to the table was very good throughout most of the night until we made that little run in the third. I thought we came out and we got after it and helped us take the lead, and then they just went ahead and finished it down the stretch. But offensively, I thought again, on the strong side, we didn't get the ball all the time on the backside to attack them. And then, you know, to give up 51.2% on 102 points and 14 offensive rebounds with 21 second chance points is going to be hard to beat a team like this. You know, they shoot the ball well against us, plus every available offensive rebound they get and they convert to points makes it extremely tough.
You guys had a great comeback in the third. Do you think the energy that was expended didn't allow you to keep going?
It might have been, but you know, usually when that happens and you catch up with somebody, and then you know, usually you'll take a lead. If you don't take a lead right away and it stays tight for a little bit, the team that was up usually finds himself again and creates a little bit of separation. That's kind of what happened tonight. And then from there, you know, we didn't execute nor play with the same energy that we had that got us that lead in the first place.
Let's talk about the bench performance and just an effort.
Yeah, it was a tough night for the bench, especially when you look at those guys and you compare it to their bench. I thought all their guys, especially both their big, you're talking about Haddadi and Zach Randolph with 20 points between the two of them and 18 rebounds. And then the rest of the guys, I thought Mayo came off the bench and played well for him. And even Parker, even though he was 2 for 6, had an impact on the game. But we didn't get much production from the guys that we put out on the floor in terms of scoring. But again, you know, we mix our starters with our bench guys, and that's why that's part of the reason why they don't score as much.
How will you address it going forward?
How will what?
You address the bench productivity going forward.
Well, you just got to keep trying to find different ways for those guys to score to help them out. Those guys got to defend and play off the defensive energy that they generate, and see if they can get some easy baskets. And then, you know, obviously with Drew with that second unit, he's a guy that we need to go to, and we have gone to, and we're going to have to continue trying to go to him at times. So I think our second unit at the end of the day will be fine. They've had games where they have been productive for us, and I'm sure they'll have more productive games in the future.
Coach, with Bynum another huge scoring night, but it looks like in the last few games, rebounding is kind of a problem. He was losing rebounding to even Haddadi at some point.
Yeah, you know, obviously the 4 rebounds, we know he can do better than that, especially playing 40 minutes or 41 minutes. You know, that's something that he has to pick up in order for us to have success, because we don't do well when we get out rebounded by our opponents, and that happened to us tonight.
Mike, Bynum maybe Soul seemed to shut down the paint during that big run in the third quarter. Started on defense. Is that in the first half? Is that just energy that they didn't?
No, I mean we had some breakdowns defensively in terms of our weak side awareness. You know, we had guys defending post cutters the right way. They throw the ball into the post, and we want to send post feeders to the middle of the floor. And when guys cut to the middle of the floor, we want to come over and tag and make that paint crowded. But throughout most of the night, I thought as a team, we were hugged up on the weak side of the floor, and that allowed the paint to be wide open and for them to get some easy give and goes in the first half. And then even in the second half, I think they got 1 or 2 of them. So, you know, we have to do a better job overall throughout the course of the game of making that paint look crowded, which we didn't do a good job of tonight.
Memphis in the playoffs, maybe in the first round. What's the biggest threat that they pose?
Their ability to get to the paint. They do a great job of passing the basketball. They don't just pass the basketball in space. They pass the basketball in tight space very well. And so we have to first protect that paint against these guys, because when they dribble drive, they make plays from one another. When they post up, they make plays from one another. When they play pick and roll and get the defense, they make plays from one another. So for me, that's going to be the biggest thing, is taking care of that paint. And then on the flip side, we got to take care of basketball, because if you don't take care of basketball, with all the guys that they have in the top 15 in steals, they make you pay. They make those steals into a whole bunch of points going the other way. So if there's one thing defensively, is protect the paint. If there's one thing offensively, we got to make sure that we value each possession and not give the ball up very easy.